Hello everybody and welcome back to this Let's Play of Necropolis with yours truly, SlowWolf. Last time we finally got a sick new suit of armor. This run should from here on out be relatively okay, so long as we play alright. And I do mean that sincerely. Like this should be a totally fine run, so long as we just don't play like a bunch of idiots. That is still, however, a totally possible thing. Oh, hello. You got something for me? Let's see. He does not care too much about this crossbow, but I'm still going to shoot him with it. A little bit of extra damage that way isn't going to hurt anybody too much. Okay, walk up, slap him with the sword. He's now dead. Perfect. Oh, hello. Take this guy out. And I can hear the grind have been spawned. Where are they? They're all over there. They're all big enough shields. You know what? I can skip that, I think. Okay, we got a knight over here. Let's take him out. Let him take out some friends while we're at it. So far, so good. This is going well. Okay, so how are things with this run? This run is absolutely fine, and especially with access to this suit of armor. We have now a resistance to cold. We have an incredible amount more heft. We have more armor, which means we can take bigger hits. Like, this is just overall very good. Oh, another silver chest. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at what's in here quickly. It could either be a really sick weapon or another sick piece of armor. It is a very good weapon. We are immediately going to swap to it. It is mundane, it is tier 3, and it is better than the current sword we have. This weapon will continue to carry us for some time. Was this the same weapon? No. It's 2 tiers lower. Alright, so we have a weapon that is several levels above where we are currently, which is really cool. Oh, where does this go? Oh, there's an even lower level. Okay, this is someplace I've never been before. There you go. So this should be a relatively easy thing to do. The other really cool thing about this particular sword is that it doesn't take a lot of stamina to use. It's a really easy to use sword, despite the fact that it doesn't do a ton of single target damage. Because we're getting it so early, though, it does do enough single target damage that we're probably just going to roll with this for a little while. Like, we're not going to be seeing much more different or difficult combat for a little bit as we roll around with this freaking greatsword. Is there anything in here, or am I just, like, going nuts? No, I must be going crazy. The grind upstairs are doing something, but, like, you know, I don't give a shit. We have this foundry here. We can sneak around it. We also have this chest. Okay, sweet. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. And what do we find? Potions. 2 potions. We see... sweet. So we got 1 potion we don't know. Stone skin. It's a tier 1, so we'll drop it. We don't care. If it's tier 1, it's not good enough that we should care about what it is or what it does or anything else like that. Alright, and we found our way over here, which is a teeny tiny room just full of combat. There's really no reason to be here. But we're going to do it anyway because I'm a fucking sucker for punishment, apparently. There is actually no reason for me to do this. I don't know why I'm even here. There is no rhyme or reason to what I am doing currently. I guess I'm just fighting for the sake of fighting something. Is it smart? No. This is actually incredibly stupid. But is it fun? Possibly. Oh my god. We knocked over a knight? That's the first time I've seen that in my life. Okay, knock this guy over. Yeah, and he's dead too. So we got a little bit of extra loot for all that. Is there anything else over in this corner of the room? Like, the gamma is so low that I can barely freaking see myself, to be honest with you. Alright, yeah, that's all of it. So effectively, it's just a little bit of extra money, but it doesn't do much else. Yeah, okay, you do you. You blow up, I don't care. The red guy, though, is dead. He will give us a little bit of loot, including a tier 3 potion, worth it, and a magic scroll. Do we still have that magic scroll thing? No, we do not. Okay. Why don't we find out what this tier 3 potion does? You feel immovable. Alright, so we can't get knocked down. But that's not a potion I really care about all that much, so we'll I'm okay with having wasted it. It's fine. Alright. We're looking to find a way out of this room now. We've, I think, found pretty much everything we need to find here. Okay, sweet. Take it easy. Maybe find... Let's see, where's the iron ration? Yeah, this might be helpful. Oh, Jesus. Okay, you know, if we're lucky, this dude we just killed, okay, he didn't drop it. I was gonna say, if he dropped the weapon I was hoping he'd drop, which was his sword, not his staff. If he had dropped his sword, we would have been in an extremely good spot because we would have had this sword here, which is really good, and then an exceptional, especially for this level. You know what? Actually, at this level, it's top of the line, but it's not like, you know, exceptional. It would have been really good to have the other weapon he had, just because it would have been a long sword that was arcane. It would have given us a bug zapper effectively. Okay, what's over here? Seemingly nothing. An anvil, some other bullshit. Okay, over here we got some robots. Nothing I care about. These robots are low-level opponents, and they have spears. So it's like, okay, sweet. I'll just swing my sword back and forth. No problem. It's all about this, all about this sword right now. This is incredible. Like, it makes the run so much easier if I've got it. You know what? This is actually worth the time to use the Potion of Vigor, because it's going to heal us up. All the way up to full, actually. It's going to give us enough stamina that I feel like I'm in a good spot again. Because despite the fact that this uses less stamina, it doesn't mean that it uses no stamina. And it's always good to have like enough stamina to get through whatever level you are currently in and whatever situation you're currently in. We do not need to lock on at this point. This is fine. Especially if I'm just using the other two attacks here. There we go. He is dead. Is the other one still alive? Yep. And he... Whoa, that missed! Not anymore, it didn't. Okay, so that's going to give us a little bit of loot. We're done here. Let's get out of here. Alright. What other things can we have here? That sure is a magic scroll. Let's find out what it does here. Your voice and demeanor become maleficous. I think I made friends. So they're going to go ahead and fight each other. That's fine. I think I'll drag some friends over. Hey friends, come on over. See my little army. For as long as it lasts. Attack the skeleton. Or don't attack the skeleton. I mean, take your pick. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Oh, get away. There we go. I don't want to have to take damage if I don't want to. What? He blocked it, the jerk. Okay, so this officially creates a problem if they can block that crap often. Still, that would have almost killed us had it been a level or two earlier. But with the armor we got, I'm not worried anymore. Like, we are in such a good spot with this suit of armor. I should stop talking about that. This run right now is not like a worrying run. This is a totally fine run as it stands. This is still the same day as the last video, and I'm still a little bit worried about work tomorrow. It's gonna be the first day back where there's kids, and you know, last year I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. One of the reasons why I had to take a break from YouTube and videos and everything else was because I was just seriously like anxious all the time. I had a bunch of issues dealing with kids and you know, behavior management and just being a teacher that I just did not know how to handle. And you know, in this particular situation, I'm so glad I used the heavy attacks there. In this particular situation, like with kids and stuff, you need to be, you know, have a good handle on things. You can't afford to... Sorry, I got a little red guy here. You can't afford to just kind of like not know what you're doing with these kids. And unfortunately, I had no idea what I was doing with the kids and just faltered so often. They weren't learning. I wasn't happy because I was having a hard time doing my job, and by the end of it, I was just not having much of it. Okay, we are going to just attempt this gorilla. The gorillas are tough. Not tough enough that we can't handle it. Specifically when we do manage to hit them. Ow. That sucked. Okay, let them have it. Let them have it. So, with the kids effectively causing me issues and making my job hard, because, you know, my job is the kids, but if there's one thing you learn about teaching really fast is that unless if you're good at your job, and I mean really good at your job, then the kids don't want to be there. And if they don't want to be there, then you can't do your job. Like, they will actively do their, you know, their best to screw over teachers they don't like. Just talking to my cousins over the summer was really illustrative of that. Like, they're 16 or something like that, and one of them was talking about teachers and stuff, and it's like, oh man, we was so sick, we made this one teacher quit. I'm like, what? How is that sick? It's like, oh, she sucked anyway. I was like, oh, okay, I see, I think I get it. The idea here is that because they sucked, it doesn't matter as much. So, I mean, it was nice to kind of be like, oh well, at least I can kind of understand what's going on now with the effectively the. Ooh, I would rather have the stone skin elixir, I think. So I'm gonna use this here actually. Might as well, because it heals everybody else as well as me. So I don't want it. Okay, as I was saying, it was nice to kind of have like this other point of view that I didn't normally have, i.e. the point of view of a one of the students. But at the same time, it's really kind of like, it was really kind of disheartening that to a certain degree, my cousins felt that a teacher who was probably just trying to do their job, and help and all that stuff, should have just, it's okay that they effectively were, had to quit the job because of anxiety issues. Is that cool? No, I think not. I would argue that it is not cool by any stretch of the imagination. But that's how kids think, right? So to a certain degree, let's eat an iron ration. To a certain degree, I was like hoping that wouldn't be the case, but that is the case, and that's been my experience too. In that kids, if they don't like you, they will just straight up sabotage your ability to teach them. It's dumb. But have you, you'd be a liar if you told me that wasn't the case for you at some point in your life, where you've just, hated a person enough that you wouldn't, just actively sabotage them from doing whatever it was, even if it was in your best interest. You know? Everybody's done it at some point, where they just not like the person enough to just completely screw them over, even at the cost of themselves. Either in a game or something else. So, while teaching, if they don't like you, then they're out of luck, you're out of luck. That caused me a lot of anxiety, and I couldn't really handle it very well. And, well, it's kind of seeped into this year. It's not as bad as it used to be, though. I am much better after a summer away where I could just, not relax necessarily, but take it a little bit easier. I've had my batteries reset somewhat. I feel a lot better. And that's important to me. I think that's important to a lot of people, including the kids I'm hopefully going to teach. But, oh, come on, get me out of here. I do not want to be in here. Alright, let's switch to this sword. So that way if I get through their shields, which I think this weapon has a better chance of doing. Oh my lord, they're just shield bashing the shit out of me right now. If I can just get... Oh, okay. It's a good thing I got a new suit of armor, because this is some honky-tonk bullshit right now. Okay, look. I would like to jump and slam. Thank you. That did nothing. Look, I need out. They aren't hurting me very much, but, it's still unnecessary damage, and they're trying to stun lock me, which is bullshit. Okay, we're using the fire axe because it's a little bit stronger against these assholes, and it's a little bit faster so we don't get, stuck off of them all the time. There we go. And that will clear that up nicely. So it's a good thing that we still have this hand axe. Good on us. Okay. But yeah, it's a good thing that I'm in a better mental spot than I was. It's just, it's still not as good as I'd like to be, I suppose. So I'm still a little anxious for tomorrow and getting to work and all that stuff. But you know what? There are a couple of upsides to the position I'm in. Specifically, because of the position I'm in, I don't have any, I don't have a class, one singular classroom under my, care. I'm working within an entire school, but I don't have to do the planning and all that stuff for one class for 6 different subjects and then mark all their books and all that stuff. I just have to mark the books of the people I see that day, and teach whatever lesson they give me. And it's not going to be English or math, which are the core subjects that involve, serious standardized testing and stuff in the UK. If you live in the UK, all those shitty tests, I promise you that at least half your teachers are on board with you and that they're shitty. It's just, oh, take it easy. Hold on. These guys are jerks. And, okay. That hit me? Oh, I disagree. Okay, that hit too. But he dropped his 6 sword. Okay, this is good. I would like to kill the other one here. Ow. Okay, jump away from this guy. Now take him out. Lag, you killed me. Well, you didn't kill me, but you could have. Alright, so we're going to swap this out for this level 3 sword here. We are now in an incredibly good spot in terms of our weapons. Our armor's fantastic. This is all good. There is nothing wrong with the situation we have right now, and we just need to go ahead and actually play well. We also have a ton of money. So now that we're at the end of the level, I think we can go ahead and change our codex at long last to something maybe a little bit more helpful. I'm not sure exactly what, though. Probably the... You know what? Let's go for lifesteal. I think that's a good plan. Oh, there's the dude right here. Do we have the vent vendor? Not that we need him as much anymore. Like, we've got the armor. We've got the stuff that we need for this run. It's just a question of making it work. Alright, so that's both his cutter. Yeah, it's useless. This guy's got some stuff that we can use, specifically these. So we're going to go ahead and grab one of those iron rations. Is there anything else here that we don't really want? We're going to hold on to this, so that way we have a second one in case if we need it. We have Eliphoph's Mystical Boon. Might as well use one. Tonk's Everlasting Energy is not perfect. It's not the best in its category. I'm going to drop it so that we can get something maybe a bit more useful. Can we craft anything more useful? The answer here is absolutely not. We have yet to find a crafting vendor at all. That's actually an issue, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Potions of Vigor are fine. Get another iron ration, and that should be fine. Let's go ahead and change up our book. Now, I'm thinking, and I think I'm right here, we have an incredible amount of defense. If we get the berserking thing here, we're going to hit much harder, even though we get hit harder. So it's a bit of a trade-off. We'll effectively give away all of our defense, but if we hit anybody, they just go down like a ton of bricks. I'm going to give it a shot because we have 2 extra lives. And now, as a result, we hit a lot harder. We don't get as much money, but that's fine. Yeah, this should be okay. We could go upstairs. We've already gotten fully blessed, yes? Yeah, okay. So we're as big as we can possibly get. If we go upstairs, like, I'm too lazy. Can we just go? Let's go. Ugh. You know, do we have any room? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and drop one of the potions when we get down. And we're going to go ahead and eat a ration before we keep on going. But yeah, things are fine. We're at level 6. This is where the game starts getting a little bit real for my britches. We need to be a little bit safe despite the fact that we have an incredible situation right here. One of the reasons why we need to be careful, we got a new book. The new book does change things pretty badly. Okay, so Shatter the Grind. So any grind we kill is a good thing for us. Let's go ahead and drop this for a second. I'm going to go ahead and just make one of these. And then use it. That should put us back up to full everything. Sustenance. Sweet Jesus. Alright. No vent vendor. You can tell when there's like a bunch of smoke coming out of a vent. Why? Why smoke? You know what? Maybe it's best that we don't ask. Sip of tea while the door opens, and let's begin. Okay. We got a gorilla over there. Because he's a robot, our arcane sword won't do very much, so we're going to leave that alone. Do we hit him? We did. And we hit him again. And do we hit him again? Yeah, we do. Okay, so he does go down a little bit easier than he did before. But it's not to a point where I'm like, oh, this is a game-winning combination right here. Oh, one more. Yeah, baby. Okay, so he went down relatively easily after a couple of easy hits. So that's fine. Okay, this could be a snake. It is not. Okay, so sweet. If we take damage, we don't care. Oh, good. So wells like that are fantastic because they means that we can reuse them repeatedly to get HP if we need to. Oh, shit. Okay, well, might as well hit some people here. Okay, since we hit hard enough with the berserking thing on, we should be able to just walk up to this guy and slap him all the way down to the next floor. Alright, we got some people that spawn behind us. Okay, run away from this for a second. Maybe bait him into attacking. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the berserking book here is fine. We have enough armor that it doesn't really matter, and we can take a couple of hits anyway, because we got that fountain, so this is a fantastic start to this level. Oh! You know what? Let's look on the positive side of things, though. You know what happens when I get work? I get money! You know what happens when I get money? Well, if I get enough money, I can go ahead and start getting that incredibly awesome Christmas present that I want to get. What I want to do... Well, like, since I still have another year here, I figure, you know what? I could probably just buy a reasonable mid-range PC, like a mid-range desktop at the rate this is going. Keep this laptop that I currently have going for, like, trips to see the Ronamoos or something like that. But then... Oh, you had to be there. Funny. So, keep this laptop for, like, being mobile and all that stuff. But, ooh, arcane food. That's worth it. Let's swap out the stone skin elixir, I guess, for now. And then just get ready to use a lot of other stuff over time. So, keep this desktop for, keep the laptop for stuff like, you know, traveling and all that, but then have the desktop for all the stuff, you know, that I want to do here, like all the good video recording. Make this quality stuff just better. I think we got a chicken vendor over there, so this, like, usually there is at least one. We got some magic scrolls and some potions, some more materials. Essential oils are nice. Are you a chicken vendor? Please say yes. No, you're not. Okay. What do we get from you then? Some more fucking potions. Okay, well, there's a lot of potions here. Not that this is a bad thing. I'm okay with it. But, you know, I'd rather have the ability to make my own potions at this point. Oh, please kill him. Thank you. That's a little bit of extra money that we can use to buy, I don't know, maybe a really sick weapon or something like that near the end of the game. Like, every gem that we have, that we save, is a gem that we can use to spend on the guaranteed vent vendor at the end. So that's always important. But yeah, job is good for money, obviously. And having that money means that I can go ahead and continue this hobby in particular, but also means that I can, you know, just relax a little bit. And I cannot deny that there is a certain amount of, oh shit, there's a certain amount of happiness that is going to come from having a permanent position somewhere. Where I don't have to worry about where I'm going the next morning, where I can have, like, maybe friends where I work. Wouldn't that be nice? And that's what's happening this year. So that will change things drastically. Speaking of changing things drastically here, considering that we got a mundane weapon that's fairly heavy, that we're using all the time anyway, and not so much this arcane business, I'm actually going to take this mace. The mace is just in case we bump into the absolutely massive, horrifying mama skelly spiders. Those are actually worth planning for well in advance, and we aren't that far in advance now anymore. Like, we are at a good spot for not having to worry about crap like that, but it's not perfect. Okay, let's try this. Is it? Can we jump far enough? Nope. Okay. Whee! We almost made it to the next level. I actually would have been tempted to do that if there was a way for me to do that. I would have been like, sweet. I know that there is. I've been told as much, but this is not everything. Okay. Elipoff's mask. Elifoff? That's a weird name, man. Who named you? Your mother must have been the bitch. Okay, so we've got this guy here. He's going to give us about an on-par shield to the one we currently have, I think. It just looks better, so I'm going to go ahead and take it anyway. At least I think it looks better. He's not saying anything, so let's just take him out. Whoop! We dodged it a good time. Knocked him over. With Berserking, we hit really hard. Like, this book has done nothing but good stuff for us. I'm quite pleased. What, is that a second secret passage somewhere? I heard a second secret passage. I swore I did. Maybe I'm going nuts. I'm probably going nuts. Okay, so he's dead. We're using a decent amount of stamina, but we can create enough standard food that it's not going to be a big deal. Okay, these guys should go down relatively easily. Perfect. Oh, good hit, good hit. Ah, nice. Alright, piece of cake. Could have used the Skull Smasher for that. Probably should have. Would have made things a lot easier. Could have just one-shot them, but give me stamina. You did not give me stamina. I'm displeased. Okay, it's fine. I didn't need it. I don't need much, to be honest with you. This run's already in a really good spot. Okay, it's another spinner. Should be an easy thing to take care of. Once you've let them do their thing, they tend to go down very... Look, just blow up. Thank you. I swore I heard doors grinding apart, so I could use the one thing. I need to take out this guy over here. Like, this is a non-negotiable. If we don't take him out, we're gonna have a very bad time. Alright, we got this guy instead. It's fine. Take him out. Or not. He'll just punch me at exactly the same time I slash him with my sword. Okay, he's dead. Okay, perfect. We can focus on the other one, which should be easy enough to do. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Thank you. Oh. You know, at the same time as being incredibly nervous, it's important to remember that you can take this stuff with the right attitude and you'll be totally fine. I mean, if I was a more positive, you know, go-getter type of person, I'd be fine. Like, there wouldn't be any issues here today. But, oh, come on. Let's get that thing there. There we go. If I was a more positive, happy person all the time, yeah, there would be absolutely no issues with me and the job or anything like that. But as it stands right now, I'm a bit of a pessimist. And you know what? I think that it's not so much pessimism as it is realism. I like to look at things from a realistic point of view. I.e., if I am in a situation where there's a lot of opportunity to get a lot of people very angry at you, it's okay to be a little anxious, and it makes sense to be a little anxious. Okay, why aren't you going down easier than this? What? What kind of a banana bullshit was that? You monkey bastard. Donkey Kang, more like it. Christ. Okay, so he's dead. At least. Oh, did I see writing on the wall? I did. No, I didn't hear Stone's Grind that time. Oh, hello! Silver chest. What do you got for me? What do you got for us? Ooh. This is not a good idea. Like, if we wanted to, we could just stand here, get all our HP back, no problem, get all our stamina back, no issue. But I'm lazy. It's a useful suit, but I'm not good enough to be able to use it, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm not skilled enough. Like, blow up, please. Don't make me attack you. Thank you. If I was more skilled, that would be an excellent situation for us, because we would be like, oh sweet, we got all the HP and all the other stuff we could ever possibly want in our lives. Game over, man, game over. But I am not that good, so we're gonna go ahead and stick with this, which guarantees that I'll be able to continue to use my berserking book willy-nilly with no issues. Oh, okay. Do you have a thing? Nope. Okay, that's fine. I don't need a thing anyway. You get the elevator up, so that way we can go downstairs. Who knows what for? This doesn't go for a while, but I think I'm gonna make end of story. Oh, you know, that's kind of the story of my entire career in teaching so far. Is I think I'm gonna make it, and then something happens, and I'm like, ooh, and hence why I feel like I'm a bit of a realist, because it seems like there's a pattern. You know what I'm like? You know what I mean? If it was just like one off, where I was like, oh, I had a hard time this one time with these kids, you know. I guess I can just go home now. There's no reason for me to stay here. Then I'd be like, okay, yeah, sure, whatever. But what the fuck is this? But you know, it's a bit of a pattern. It just seems to continue happening. So, okay, where the hell is this? Where am I going? And then, what the? This is brand new to me. I have never seen this platform before. Oh, sweet. I don't see any loot down there, but big wide open area, fight areas like that are practically optional tend to have something for you. Do we want to drop into it though? I'm not positive. In fact, I would argue that is not a smart decision. Although it's starting to look like we don't have much of a choice here. Yeah, I think we're stuck. We can't jump high enough to jump up there, so we are going to jump down here and hope that first off, we don't take too much damage. Second, that when we do drop down there, oof, no damage. Okay, good. That we can handle whatever all this crap is. There's one Shadowborn. Okay. There's two Shadowborn. Sorry. There's three Shadowborn, a couple of robots, and a few hunters. So what we're gonna have to do is go after the hunters first, which should be easy enough. Done deal. That's already one of them. Okay, go after the next one. Immediately cancel it with a dash. Perfect. Whoop. Dash away from this. Okay, then. Okay, we can't knock him over on the first hit, so just don't even try. Just go for the stun. Yep, there we go. Okay, he's dead, but we took a hit off of this guy instead. Not my idea of a good time, unfortunately. Still. Okay, dodged. That's fine. Take out the little fast guy first because he's easier to kill. And he's a little bit more annoying. Oh, never mind. We got both of them at the same time because the sword's baller, especially with the berserking book that we've got. Yeah, I would highly recommend this 5 favorite book. If you're looking to kill stuff faster, and if you can dodge reasonably well, it is worth your time so far. I would highly recommend. Okay. Okay, take care of that thing before it becomes a problem. Good. Okay, he's finally dead. Alright, we can pop a potion of vigor and call it a day. So this ended up being completely useless, unfortunately, but that's... Okay, it's not okay. Let's be honest. Ooh, dodged? No, not dodged. Yeah, shoot your thing, I don't care. And he's dead. Oh, hello. Another one. That's fine. He goes down in one hit. So we got a Robo-Bow. And Chopped. Okay, easy. By the way, Chopped, not a bad show. If you've never seen it before, it's a cooking show where a bunch of people are judged and, you know, based off of the dish that they've been given. Usually it's a dish based off of, ooh, he's almost done. Oh, what? I knocked him clear across the gap. Oh, shit. He's gone now. He's very dead. But it's a show where a bunch of people are given, like, a bunch of items in a basket, right? And it could be, you know, normal stuff like, here's a ribeye steak or something. But then immediately after that, after they give you a steak, it's like, oh, but then you have to combine it with a mango, the feces of a large fruit bat, and peanuts and marshmallows. And that's what makes the game show challenging, because you have to combine all these crazy things together to make something delicious. And it's like actually impossible if, you know, you don't know how to cook. If you don't know how to cook, like, really, really well, you're done. And so as a result, I'm pretty sure that there's like an audition process for the show. That would just make sense. Oh, that would have been useful like 4 levels ago. There's like an audition process for the show for sure. But even if that weren't the case, it's really obvious to see that it takes some skilled people to do everything that's going on in that show for sure. Like, I don't know about you, but combining bat guano with whatever else is going on to make a delicious meal, it sounds impossible to my to whatever skills I have. Okay, so that's a healing thing. I know that for sure because I had another blue one earlier that did the healy thing. So I'm supposing that if it's the same color, it should have the same effect. So we're gonna wait to use that until I get maybe a little bit more hurt. Okay, he's gonna do that. That's fine. We're going to try to come in with his counterattack on this thing. He's dead. Oh, we were not able to dodge out of the way of this thing fast enough. That's fine. So, the other option here for books that I'm not totally against is going for the one that gives us a little bit more stamina more quickly so that we can, you know, move around in fights a bit better. But as it stands, this is totally okay. Like, we're killing things in like 2 hits when normally it would take a few more to do that with this weapon. I can only imagine what's going to happen when we actually get a reasonably strong single-target weapon. When that happens, we're going to have a very good time. Alright, I have a feeling that the exit's over that way. We have to go through the grind. We need to kill off some grind, too, so this is a useful opportunity for us to maybe get some more favor. But we're going to have to wait, because this episode, I just realized, has run a little bit long. So we're going to go ahead and call it an episode here. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I know I sure did. If you liked the video, let me know. Hit the like button down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.